episode 141. And the Infinity Clock has been stolen by the Ration Says. Who would have thought it's them all along after all those years? And I'm assuming they're way stronger now compared to 7 years ago. Even Erigor is back. I thought Natsu already killed them or something. I guess this now makes sense for a suitable foe for the Fairy Tail, especially after that strong fight with the Grimoire Hearts. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still somewhat suspicious about Michelle. There's something about her that I guess eventually they will reveal it. There's something suspicious about her appearance suddenly, especially with the key giving up to Lucy. Because if Lucy's father somewhat protected it, he wouldn't really send it to Lucy. Maybe he could have just hide it or something. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Yeah, the usual. Hunt down the Infinity Clock. I guess now it's more clear who's their real enemy is right now. Uh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Freed would be really a great ally for them right now. But I wonder how strong the Origin Says has become, especially after 7 years. But I guess I'm not sure how long they were in prison. Yeah. Yeah. And that uh the new member of the Russian says maybe he's the one who's really manipulating them. Yeah. I guess with the because Grimoire Hearts somewhat disappeared. So I guess with the Oration says decided to stand up again. You know, they're the biggest dark guild right now. What happened to Erigor's eyes? Is he blind now? was with Cobra's right eye. Even her power is now. Oh no, it's still the same. So it's she's still somewhat using celestial spirits. But I guess she doesn't have Gemini now. He still has his hearing. Wonder what their goal is. I guess maybe somewhat still similar with when they tried to use the Nirvana. Oh. What if Kinana is something similar with Zero? This is there's something is like something with Zero that oh maybe her eyes or maybe he's connected to the Infinity Clock. Jelal? Is it going to be Jelal? Oh, the perfect timing. Oh no, someone else. I thought it would be Jelal. Oh, so maybe somewhat similar to the ones that the origin says. So maybe it's that's the one that has given them a stronger power. Oh man, I was hoping for Jelal when they mentioned that. Oh, I forgot that. I think Jelal was freed. Forgot. I guess eventually maybe Gildarts and will eventually be encounter one of the oration says. Oh, is this Lucy's? Oh, Michelle's hometown. Oh, now we will finally learn the mystery about her. Oh man. Yeah. Girl that's still doing the moves. That really looks weird. But this is cool that they're introducing different kinds of beings ra- aside from the exceeds and the humans. I guess even the dragons. Oh, this is the guy who. This guy! I forgot. He's Zero. He's within their Zentopia. I forgot about that. That he's manipulating this guy. These guys. Yeah, the Oration States is really playing them around right now. But I wonder how Zero was able to infiltrate the Zentopia. And imagine how strong Zero has become after 7 years. Yeah, and no wonder Oration States has been able to escape if Zero is working with the ones who's in charge of the church. Yeah, but and now they're trying to do the opposite. But wow, this is like a Jelal move with the infiltration, and now it's it's the church instead of the council. Can Levy read it? Oh, it's an ancient. Yeah, several celestial periods. Oh, maybe it's Lucy's ancestor or something. Oh, what if Lucy's father was one of the disciples? Yeah, why? I guess she was somewhat part of the church before. Yeah. Milk Devil. So Eligor and the Speed Racers still has the same magic. And we've seen Cobra's snake um, looming around. I guess it's a shadow around Kinana. Whoa. And I'm assuming it's going to be Lucy, Natsu, and Gray or Urza. Or maybe it's. Oh, that's a new, unique partnership. Yeah. Whoa. Oh. I guess Juvia and Gajil has somewhat they have somewhat past with their former guild. Oh, the exit team. I'm sure Panther Lily is the only. Oh, Elfman is part of the group. I guess Michelle is just. I'm not sure what she could do. Oh, Juvia. But why was he imprisoned if. Yeah, great. Oh, he knows. I'm sure eventually it will be connected to Lucy. Mm, that sounded bad. Who's that girl? I think that's the first time you've seen. And she has someone somewhat like Blue from with Lucy. So I'm assuming it's also a celestial, somewhat a celestial spirit. Okay, so that's the end of the episode, and um, now I guess now that they've, I guess with Canasat now they could at least locate the oration says and at least maybe learn more about their plan and why are they targeting these certain areas, the churches, and also Will Neville. We learned more about Will Neville, the author of the book, and I guess the ones who will eventually reveal the mystery with regards to the Infinity Clock would be the disciples, the remaining disciples, and I'm assuming it will eventually be connected to it will be tied with Lucy, because yeah, the key, his father. I think that's one of the reasons why I her father knew about all of this, and it was entrusted to Michelle to be given to her, and they still haven't revealed with the is what's in the um at the hometown of Michelle, and what really happened. I guess even the next episode um with Gildarts, they will eventually learn the truth about Michelle. What's her motivation? Was she really? I guess maybe she was really sent by Lucy's father. So eventually, I think we will learn more about that. And what else? And yeah, I forgot that Zero is working behind the scenes of the church, is manipulating them, somewhat what with something similar with what Jalal did to the council. And also, they've got a new member, and I'm assuming this is all part of Zero, of the Cardinal, to at least this prisoner from Rap, what was his name? Gatman Kubrick. So I'm assuming eventually he'll play as an ally of the Oration says, somewhat similar with that weird creature that they have right now that has a slot machine, something like magic, and yeah, their magic is somewhat still similar from before. I guess it's somewhat just upgraded after 7 years with Erigor. His his wind magic is now something like a storm, and the speed racer maybe. So I'm assuming he's much faster now compared to before. And yeah, I remember that his magic was, it's just that he slows the time of the person within an area. It's not that he's really going fast. It's just that he's making you slow. Correct me if I'm wrong. If that's if I think I forgot, because I think the only reason they were able to defeat him because Gray shot an arrow from a fireplace while Leon was trying to distract him or something like that. And then yeah, and then Angel, I think she's still somewhat I guess you cannot really change your affinity as a wizard. It's either if you're celestial, eventually you cannot change to a different kind of wizard. And then also with Kinana, what how come she know about these things, and also we've seen a shadow of the snake of Cobra looming around her, so maybe she's also a one of the members of the Oration Says or something. So I'm not sure. And then What else? Yeah, the pairings are somewhat new. It's very. I don't think they've been. Yeah, this is somewhat new, especially with Elfman being with Natsu and Lucy and Michelle, and Happy and Natsu is now somewhat separated, and the Team Exceed and Juvia and Ganjil and Erza and uh, Evergreen. So yeah, it's a unique and interesting pairing. Especially also, I think my favorite pairing is going to be Fried and Gray, because I think they're the kind of wizard who's somewhat level-headed, that always which is analytical. So I think them working together will really be uh, much effective. And also with, I guess, with Elfman and Natsu, they're somewhat more about the drive, and not much about the thinking, the analytical. So I guess that's somewhat perfect. And at least they have Lucy, but I'm not sure what is Michelle doing with them, because I don't think we've seen her use any magic at all. So I think she could just become a hostage or something. That Yeah, but I guess Lucy wants to be to accompany her. So maybe we'll learn more. I guess she could provide information just in case there's something that she knows about with regards to the connection to the Infinity Clock. So yeah, those are my thoughts in this episode. If you think I missed some details, or maybe um, uh, I've uh, I've misinterpreted some things, so just let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate that, just to clarify. And somewhat I forgot a lot of things from the previous episodes. I think it's been a long time since I've rewatched this uh continue watching this episode. So yeah, but still remember some of them, especially with the Oration says comeback. And they definitely, I'm assuming they're much stronger now, and we still haven't seen um, more about the other dark guilds. I guess they're more focused about the Ration States right now. And yeah, I think eventually it's going to be. I guess the problem is that Zentopia is manipulated by Zero, but I think eventually they will be able to figure it out, and eventually they will they will have to team up with the Fairy Tail Guild in order to defeat the Oration Says. And it's also somewhat a callback to the Edolas arc. So, yeah. And I was hoping to see Jelal. I thought that they're going to go to. Uh, I guess Zero wouldn't want that to happen, because Jelal isn't really their ally anymore. Or I guess he was never really their ally from the beginning. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. Please like this video and subscribe if this is your first time here. If you want to be updated whenever I upload my reaction videos, and if you want to watch the next episode and support my channel as well, just go to the link in the description down below for my Patreon page. And if you want to request an anime reaction that is somewhat um, not that's not part of my reaction list, you could go also to my Patreon, and there you could also avail one of my tiers to have an exclusive anime request there. So, and it would really help support this channel a lot. And thank you for watching. See you in my next video. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode. Have a great day. Goodbye.